Hello, my brothers and sisters on a dragon's path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. Welcome in this rainy forest. Somewhere in Belgium, somewhere in the south, somewhere where they speak French, but most of the time they speak Dutch. It's a confusing country. So, I would like to tell you something more about the dragon's path. If I die, my brothers and sisters, when I die, I don't care whatever they do to my body. I don't care really if they throw me here in the forest. I would be actually very glad. Unmarked place, but on the place where I died, I would love to have a little dragon image on it. You know, it was because this is the last place where you were as a human, but also as a dragon spirit, where you leave your soul behind, so that your dragon will wait for you. This is a place where I think it's very important to have a guardian, an image of the guardian on this place. And just a little tiny thing, just that resembles the dragon. That is the only thing that I would love. Um, Not because it's so wow. You have to have a large grave or something like that. No, I don't care whatever they do to me. It's just that a guardian on the place. And wherever you are leaving your body, this time when you were, of course, it's the end of the cycle. This time it's eternal. It's the last thing. An image of the dragon is always very interesting. And the one that taught me this was a witch that said you need your dragon pendant. You need a dragon pendant. You need a dragon image on your body. I said, why? Because then your mind will always be on the dragon wherever you feel your pendant on your body. I said, okay, because I love the dragon very much, but I won't lose my mind on the dragon. I mean, yeah, of course. No, this witch was knowing better. She have seen dragon witches before on the beginning of her path, and she was saying, wear this pendant. It's going to be very important to have your dragon by your side. I will say I will always have my dragon by my side. No, because there are laws in nature, and you and your dragon, are breaking it. And in order to keep on breaking it, you will need images of the dragon. And of course, she was handing me over this pendant. I was saying, "Wow, that is beautiful." Yes, but you will need it. It's a tool. It's not to mock or not to brag to people. I mean, it's for you. You are using this. It's a tool. It's a witchcraft tool for you to keep on breaking the laws of nature. So keep on traveling, because the dragon is a traveler, just like the dragon gods are, the dragon guardians are as well. That is the reason why they can come to you. That is the reason why they can break nature's laws, because their dragon gods even are the elements of nature itself. So of course they can break the laws of nature, and so they will do it for you. They will do it for you to come to you. And these images the image, you all know how a dragon looks like, of course. There are a lot of images of the dragon, but keep in mind, if you want to buy a dragon image, or you want to use a dragon image, use a dragon image that keeps you in mind of your dragon. It can be a happy dragon, it can be a sad dragon, it can be a large dragon, it can be a wyvern, it can be every kind single dragon that reminds you of you and your dragon's eye, that keeps you in mind of that. You will actually need your mind a lot on the dragon's path, a lot, because that is what the reason why she was saying to me that I will need this. I will need this very much. I now, after 16 years almost, that she was handing this over to me, I was actually saying, yes, I needed this a lot. And there was a moment in my life that I was working, and my mind was really not on the dragon. I was just working like a zombie. I just didn't care anymore. And my necklace, real story by the way, my necklace fall down off my neck, and my necklace was broken. I didn't even know how this could be, how it was possible that my necklace was broken without even touching it. A few years after she was giving this to me, it was made of gold. I bought 16 years ago, a necklace that was made of gold, because nothing less was worthy to the dragon than gold itself, where it was sitting on, where the dragon was sitting on. But years later, my necklace broke just out of nothing and fell on the ground. I picked it up and I was looking at this image of the dragon, and I was saying, how can I forget you? How can I forget about you? I was feeling bad after actually abandoning the dragon. That is what I did. I abandoned the dragon. The dragon was pushing this image, this gate all along, alone. And I was not even bothering to help my dragon. I didn't care. You know why this is, my brothers and sisters? Because your human self took everything over and your dragon was back to sleep. That is why you didn't feel them anymore, and your human self actually, and that is also a thing, they want just a normal life. Your human self wants just a normal human life. But there is a part of you that is just not human. And this part again was awakened after I picked this up. There is a lot of energy in this pendant that I had. I even put my blood on it by saying everything that I own is yours to this pendant. And I was serious. I was not pretending, or I was not playing a game. This was for real. I was giving everything away to the dragon in the first year. So after all of these years, I was just back to sleep as a draconic spirit. And so I picked it up. I said, no, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Actually, they don't need sorry. The dragon doesn't need sorry. The dragon just wants you, and just want you to be awakened. They touched you once before, but you can go back to sleep again if you are not focused on the dragon. And that was the witch's intention, to not go back to sleep. You are awakened now. That doesn't mean that you will remain awake. The dragon will be tired after a while. The human is home here, but the dragon is not. And the dragon can actually be more like, they can be tired after a while. And after a while, they will just go away. They will not go away, but yeah, your guardian can go away. Doesn't mean, of course, that they will continue to go away. Because, my brothers and sisters, actually I'm in the forest, the dragon can go back to sleep again. And that is also the reason why a lot of people just don't feel their dragon anymore after a while. They don't feel them because they are awakened. They are not awakened, they are back to sleep again. And that is just the thing, that they can go back to sleep once more. And that is actually a big issue sometimes in the dragon's path, that your draconic spirit after a while can go back to sleep. And your draconic spirit as well needs to be established, needs to be learned, needs to be taught, needs to be learning how you live your life among in the dragons, as a draconic spirit. Because once your dragon is awakened, you will have to be learning all the time. So yeah, I was all alone by this, but I was actually very surprised by this witch that is handing me over this pendant. And this pendant was helping me a lot, and this pendant was falling on the ground. I didn't know why. It was really broken. It was torn in two even. It was like the dragon was touching it for one more time before the dragon was completely gone. And it was the dragon has a lot of energy and a lot of influence on my dragon pendant that I have around my neck. It has a lot of energy. It even has draconic energy. And so it was just saying, yeah, if you're not a dragon, if you're not interested in your dragon soul, if you keep on sleeping all the time, then I don't need to be here. So yeah, it fell down. The dragon always has to be awake. Has needed a lot of energy from you, because if they don't, then the human will take over, and the human is home here. If you are, and that is also the dragon in your body The dragon there always continuously needs reminders and needs energy and needs your guardian by your side to keep you awake. Keep you awake. So that is actually that is quite a path that I'm going on actually. Keep the dragon awake, and that is sometimes what people actually sometimes have on this dragon's path. After a while, they just don't feel anything anymore. What do I need to do? Just keep your dragon awake. Keep yourself awake. That is actually it. It's not because the dragon is back to sleep that you are complete your human energy. No, of course not. But it's because it's actually a bit like before you were touched, before your awakening, your dragon awakening, that the dragon goes back to sleep and nothing happened. Like the dragon guardian never touched you. I didn't want this. I said I had this in my pocket. I mean my dragon necklace that was broken. I was buying a new necklace, something way cheaper, that is still around my neck today. And I said, now you will never fall, because I will never abandon you. I will never abandon the dragon. Never again. So I never did. My love was too great, and I was awakened once more, by myself this time. I could not abandon my dragon. How could I? There was a time that I just had a lot of problems in my life, and so I abandoned the dragon because of this. But if you have a lot of problems, then it's a reason to more that your dragon should comfort you and should put their wings around you, that they would comfort you in your life when you are struggling, when you are having it bad. The dragon is a friend. The dragon is a very good spirit, and they just want to be there, involved in your life. That is just there. That is just it. And so if you are abandoning them, if you are just not pushing the gate away that is just in between you, then the dragon, of course, has also a lot of emotions. And once they see that that you are abandoning them, yeah. I've seen sad dragons, and this could be. They are not human at all, so their emotions are a lot stronger and more like wild, very chaotic, but it's very, very strong, and you will feel it. You will sense it whenever they are feeling bad or feeling sad or feeling betrayed sometimes even. It can be, but don't take it seriously, because it's only you yourself as a draconic spirit. You are feeling them. You are connected with each other, telepathically connected. That is why you can also know what they are saying. So yeah, that is what the witch was trying to say. Of course, in the beginning I didn't understand, but now more than ever I came to understand what kind of a tool this is. So if you want to build your altar or you want jewelry, make sure that everything that you see is just a tool that reminds you of your dragons, that reminds you, that gives you energy. That is the reason why. It's not to be fancy, it's not to be cool. It's a tool, it's something that you need. It's witchcraft, dragon witchcraft. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.